사실은
発行ボタンを押してください。
교통카드를 사전 구매하신 분에게 교통카드를 제공할 예정입니다. 현장에서 교통카드 구매를 원하시는 분은 승무원에게 문의하여 주십시오. In a moment, we will provide money card to customers.
入れてください。1枚。Thank you. 개표되지 않은 승차권입니다.
Give me a reason to get out of bed. I need a minute to think, or maybe two. 'Cause yesterday I lost control and said some things that I felt that you should know. I need a day to clear my mind. Leave it all behind. It's gonna be okay, no matter what may. I'm gonna set this straight tomorrow. I let my worries let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. I keep repeating the same mistakes.
학교랑 이 얘기나
뒤에 두 분 기다리시고요. 뒤에 두 분이세요. 네, 들어가세요. 3다시 하나하나 3다시 하나하나 저쪽 한 분은 뭘 볼까요? This one 11,000원 사나.
Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time I remember that it's over. Yeah, you never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. I can't stop.
474번 메뉴가 나온 고객님 주문하신 메뉴가 나왔습니다.
네, 맛있게 내가 먹어요.
And everything's going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. I can't stop.
이제 한솥 못 먹어. 밥 안 돼.
감사합니다.
기운이가 다르긴 하지만 언니가 기운이가 그렇게 했는데
이러한 질병의 확산 방지를 위해 과일, 그리고 There are now free of variety including
Caught in every moment. I see the sun on your face. Hopeful eyes keep 'em glowing. Yeah, I love you more than words could say. There's nothing you could do to stop my heart for you. Just keep your head up high. Yeah, hold your head up high. I know sometimes there are things you don't understand. Broken roads, faded dreams. Been trying to find your way again. I'm seeing your tears, I'm hearing your cries, but know that I'll never leave your side, even in the change. I won't walk away. I promise I'll stay. Yeah, I promise I'll stay. If you could see what I see,